coming out here today. We appreciate it.
Hell yeah, Dana! Woo! What's up, Kobe?
Obviously, 3 title fights in New York, November 4th. Bisping versus GSP, Garbrandt versus Dillashaw, Young J-Check versus Namajunas. Let these guys get situated here. Who's got the first question?
So George, it's been about 4 years since you had an official training camp. What's the difference now, how is it different now than it was 4 years ago?
Different. I set it up differently, and you know, I had time to take time for myself. You know, I feel rejuvenated, I'm more hungry, and I'm happy. Now I'm going to be on the other side of the cage. I'm the challenger, so I'm going to challenge the champion for the belt.
The difference is that he can't take steroids anymore because of USADA. That's the main difference. But I'll tell you what hasn't changed. He's got the same fucking suit on as the last press conference. Come on, George, you got some money, man. Buy a new suit, what the fuck, you look like a history teacher.
And you probably drunk like the last press conference.
I would have fucked you up then, and I fucked you up now, little man. Hey, look at your big fat face, taking all those fucking protein shakes and pull-ups. Look at you, still got a skinny little neck though. Fucking twerp.
That was going to be my next question, Michael. Earlier this year, you were next to George, and he's visibly bigger, closer to the fight. What do you think of how he looks now?
Say again?
What do you think of how he looks now compared to then?
Yeah, you know, he still looks like a lizard. I said that at the last press conference, and he still looks like one now. He looks like a blown-up version of himself, trying to get bigger. He's the biggest George Safe guy that we've ever seen, but he's still the smallest guy that I'm ever going to fight. I was 15-0 at light heavyweight. I'm the world champion at middleweight. He's a blown-up welterweight. You know? I mean, he's bringing in all these trainers. He's got Freddie Roach down here. Freddie Roach is a great boxing coach, but he don't know fuck all about MMA. He couldn't even spell UFC, let alone MMA.
And finally for TJ, you had a little bit of time since this fight's gotten postponed. Do you feel like there's less pressure on you now that the Ultimate Fighter's like a long time ago?
No, I wouldn't say nothing about pressure. You know, it's more just getting camp situated, getting out of it, making sure not to overtrain. Just staying, keeping having fun, you know?
You mean bouncing around from camps, you know? You have Colorado, around California, you're like a prostitute on the corner bouncing around from gyms.
Weeks I'm out learning new shit. We're not sitting there learning from the
We'll find that out November 4th.
Yeah, we will.
Oh, wait.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rodney James for MMAnytt, welcome to Las Vegas. Mike Bisping, he dropped a bombshell on us earlier this year. How long have you been thinking about retirement? And give us an update on where your head's at.
I'm not thinking about retirement. I love what I do. I am passionate about what I do. Unlike George, I love to fight. George says that I'm the type of guy that would rather get paid a shit ton of money than lose than get paid no money. Oh no, it was the other way around. He said, I'd rather get paid a shit ton of money and lose than get paid no money and win. He doesn't know anything about me. I love this. So to answer your question, it's not me, it's my wife, it's some of my coaches that are like, come on, you can't do this forever. Me, I'll do this all day long. I love it. I'll fight for free. Certainly this fucking asshole.
There's no booze in that bottle that's there, Mike.
Not yet. Taste it. Do I look sober? Do I look in shape?
There's booze, yes.
Do I look ready to take this guy's head off? The answer to all those questions is yes.
The bout agreement between you two has gone through quite a roller coaster throughout this year. At times it looked like it might not happen. Did you ever feel like it wasn't going to come together, and if so, did you have a contingency in place?
No, because this pussy only wants to fight me. He doesn't want to fight anyone else because he thinks he can take me down and control me on the floor. So he's training with Freddie Roach. I hope to God, Freddie, you try and turn him into a boxer. I hope he comes out and tries to stand with me, but we all know that's not going to happen. He's going to jab and try and take me down. Why? Because we trained together a long time ago, and he out-wrestled me back then, but that was 12 years ago. But that's what he thinks is going to happen. So I knew this fight would come off, because he hasn't got the balls to fight anyone that he doesn't think he can beat. Like Anderson Silva, like many other people.
Thank you, champ. Is that George St. Pierre up there? Welcome back, buddy.
Thank you. It's good to feel the love.
When you first took a hiatus from the sport, I never imagined that you'd be gone for 4 years. Did you see it that way? Did you plan to be gone for this long?
I didn't know. I didn't know at the time. I just need to get out, and it feels good to be back.
At any time, did you have reservations about coming back?
No, I'm always training. You know, I'm always in shape, but to be in fight shape is something totally different. I've always been in shape. Now I'm putting myself in fight shape to take over Bisping.
I'm always in fight shape.
When Anderson Silva was the middleweight champion, he tried to get you to fight him many times. What's the difference with Michael Bisping? Now you're fighting him when you fight with the title.
Yes, George, what do you...
So one time I've been offered a fight is after when I stopped fighting, after my fight with Hendricks. Dana called me, he said, you want to fight Anderson Silva? But I didn't want to fight nobody. That's not Silva, or we would have put a midget of 3 foot tall. I would not have. I just wanted to take a break. That's the only time we've been there was talk of fighting, but and never anything significant been proposed at the time. It's all rumor and been talks. And if I go up in weight class, I need time to gain weight and to adjust myself for that challenge. At that time, I was very busy. I had challenge after challenge. I was fighting all these guys like at 170 that were challenging me one after the other. So if I do something, I want to focus on it and do it well. That's why I've been preparing myself for more than 6 months to fight Bisping. And I put on some weight and it feels good and I feel natural at this weight now. I got it all figured out and I'm ready to go.
You didn't want to fight because Johnny Hendricks hit him in the head so many times, you thought he'd been abducted by aliens. I'm surprised you're not wearing a tinfoil hat today to stop the fucking messages coming. Dude, I'm going to hit you so many times you're going to think you're going to disappear on the mothership.
Are you intoxicated or something?
Is that all you got?
That's why you wear sunglasses?
Is that the only line you've got?
Are you intoxicated?
Yeah.
You look like
Come on, me motherfucker, let's go. Jesus Christ, come on, George. Wasn't funny the first time, it's not funny the second time.
Right over here. This question is for Joanna. Joanna, you told us a couple months ago that this was what you wanted, was to fight in New York, and that's Square Garden. You got what you wanted. It's a huge stage for you. We just talked about how you're feeling, fighting on this stage, showing that you are indeed the most dominant female champion in the world.
Yeah, hi guys, it's nice to be back to Vegas, and first of all I want to say that I sent all the condolences and prayers to all those people who went through everything. And it was sad information, but stay strong. We're gonna support you as much as we can in the city of Las Vegas. So yeah, so it was sad, but yeah, I'm very happy that I will be part of UFC 217. I'm very glad that I will be back to Madison Square Garden. I fought there last year and it was amazing. And I want to feel this atmosphere again. I like to plan my life, I like to plan my fighting career. I'm not that young anymore. I used to fight every month. When I was competing in Muay Thai, I used to like do tournaments after tournaments, you know. So 2-3 fights in a year, it's really enough. And like I said, after my last fight with Jessica Andrade, I said at the press conference that my next fight that I want to fight in Madison Square Garden, and I'm very happy that Dana agreed with me, and here we go. You know? So I want to tie Ronda Rousey's record of 6 title defenses and became the first female fighter with 7 title fights. So it's a big deal. You know?
What specific challenges does Rose present to you?
Man, I said so many times that she's very talented. She's still young, but she's getting closer and closer to this belt. You know, she fought with Carla Esparza at the tough finale. After that, I beat Carla Esparza and I took the belt from her. She fought with Karolina Kowalkiewicz. She lost, but at that time Karolina became a challenger. So now it's time for Rose. You know, I beat all of the strawweights from the top to the bottom. You know, it's going to be my 9th fight in the UFC, and the time went so fast. And you know, I just work hard and hard work pays off, and that's why I'm here. That's why I will fight at Madison Square Garden. We respect to each other, and we know that I can put on show. It's all about trust, you know. I always prepare good. I put on good fights, and they always can count on me, you know. But definitely, she's very sneaky, very tricky. We all know that her jiu-jitsu is on point, but I'm not only a striker. I train with the best in the world, Cesare Matuda, Motivu, BJJ world champion, and I'm ready for all of them, but I don't think that they're ready for me.
Rose, you're coming on for the big win over Michelle Watson, dominating that fight. She had some good things to say about you, but she says maybe you're not ready. So what are your thoughts on this fight and where you stand, where your head is heading into it?
First of all, I don't know, does somebody got some water or something? It's just energy drinks up here, and I need some water.
Yeah, me too. George, me too.
Yeah, no, I appreciate the kind words coming from the champ. That means a lot. I'm definitely very honored to be here and to show everybody my skills and show everybody that I'm ready. You know, everybody thinks that maybe I'm not all the way there mentally or whatever, like, oh, I got all the time in the world, but oh, she's this and that. So I'm just here to prove everybody that I'm getting stronger and stronger every day with every experience. I'm becoming more poised, and my desire to win is getting more and more.
Question for George over here. Hey George, just a couple of weeks ago, Rock called on a fight in Pittsburgh, and he sent you a message saying, you know, you should back out of this. This is a mistake. Do what's best for your career and get out while you can. What was your reaction when you heard him say those things?
I'll prove him wrong. Prove him wrong. And there's no problem with that. I've been underdog before, and it's not a problem with that. It excites me. I love the challenge, and that's why I'm doing it. Biggest challenge possible right now that I could find. I'm ready, and I'm honored, and I feel very privileged to be able to take part of this.
And it also seems like people still don't quite believe that if you win the belt, that you will defend the belt against Whitaker or Rockhold Romero. Can you say 100% that you will stay in this if you win?
It's written in the contract. I cannot, but it's written in the contract that I signed. It's mandatory I have to defend the belt. Okay, I cannot go fight Woodley or have to take Whitaker next.
Okay, and question.
You ain't gonna be fighting Whitaker, pal. So don't worry about the Ariel. I see what you say, but it ain't gonna happen, George. You know, so forget this little romance and this fairy tale you have in your head, because you're gonna get your fucking ass kicked, and then that's that. George is gonna retire. He said, if I don't win, I'm gonna retire. Any children here, please listen. If at first you don't succeed, try again. The saying is not, if at first I don't succeed, I'm gonna fucking run off and cry like a little bitch. That's not the expression, George. That's why I'm sitting here with this thing. And you're not, because I got to the top of the mountain many times and I failed, but I kept coming back, I kept fighting for it, and here I am. But if you come out of retirement and you lose, you're gonna retire again. What do you fucking do?
If you want to staying and hang out there too long after I beat you, it's your problem, man. You become a punching bag for the other guys.
Are you intoxicated?
You do whatever you want.
Michael, also when you announced that you may retire after this fight, the consensus seemed to be like, oh, you're just trying to avoid everyone else.
I've never avoided a fight in my life. In fact, and Dana is standing right here, I accepted the winner of Yoel versus Whitaker, correct or no? 100%. We figured it all out. Prior to them fighting in the back room, I accepted the fight with Whitaker or Romero. Whitaker won the fight, so that means Romero's at the back of the line. And then Whitaker didn't want to do the Ultimate Fighter. Whitaker injured his knee, so that leaves me without a fight again. And then in the meantime, GSP grew apart.
Okay, just one last thing. If you win this fight, you would be the only man to beat GSP and Anderson Silva. Do you feel, I mean, that's a huge accomplishment, right?
Yeah, the two best fighters of our generation, I'll beat them both. I beat Luke Rockhold, the champion, and defended my loss against Dan Henderson. I'm one of the greatest MMA fighters that there's ever been. Funny that USADA come in, yeah, fuck you. Funny that USADA comes in and I'm the champion. George disappears, USADA comes in and George disappears. All these fucking assholes like you, I'm gonna fucking... Who's your boy? Who's your boy? Yoel Romero, the soldier of steroids? Listen, you're all gonna fucking miss me when I'm gone. believe you me, it ain't gonna last forever. But in the meantime, come and see me afterwards, pal. Boot to the face.
Michael, that was actually my question. Do you feel like people consider you like that? Like, I mean, that reaction right there would suggest otherwise. Do you think that you get that respect?
No, that's one little GSP fanboy. Believe it or not, there's a few of them. Hey, he's the one who's intoxicated, George. Why don't you ask him, are you intoxicated? Are you intoxicated? What was the question, Ariel?
By beating Anderson at GSP, that's a massive feather. That's never been done. But do you feel like you get the respect from the MMA community as being one of
I couldn't care less. Maybe, maybe not. Who cares? I mean, I'm doing me. I'm doing a good job, looking after my family. No offense to all you fine journalists out there, but their approval, believe it or not, is not what I'm looking for.
Yeah, great to see George. Do you agree? Is he one of the best fighters ever?
Yes, he is. But he's gonna lose November 4th. This I can guarantee you. He's not gonna beat me. This is nothing more sure. Water is wet, fire burn, and I'm gonna beat Michael Bisping.
Break me down. How are you gonna do that, George?
I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. I'm gonna strike you, I'm gonna put you down, I'm gonna submit you, I'm gonna restrike you if you stand back up. I'm gonna do whatever I want.
So you're gonna look
whatever I want to do when I wanted to do it. That's what I'm gonna do.
This is the new George St. Pierre, everybody. He's coming back a better version, right? You're gonna do the same thing. Jab, jab, double leg. The easiest game plan ever. You've been doing your jiu-jitsu forever. You don't want to get hit in the head. You don't want to strike. I don't know why you're hiring a really good boxing coach, because that's wasting money, right? I'm gonna come out there, I'm gonna punch you in the face a few times, and hopefully knock you out. We'll see what happens. You're just gonna look to take me down, smother me, bore everybody to death, just like you do whenever you're told.
Michael, did you see him fight like, when he was in his prime? Because that's some strong stuff.
Yeah, of course I did, yeah.
Dana,
That's why I haven't watched a single bit of his footage. I don't need to. I know who George is. I know what he does.
Dana, what is
Love
it?
it, love it.
And UFC, I mean, George, he was the pay-per-view king before Conor, before everything else the past few years.
Yeah, exactly. I'm boring, but I was a pay-per-view king. Explain that to me, you know?
Yeah, fuck knows why.
They don't care.
Fuck knows why, pal.
If you go out and fight on the ground, but as long as you're working, and as long as you're working.
Are you okay there? Are you finally getting worked up, George?
What?
Getting a little worked up there, buddy. What's up here?
Worked up? No.
You raised your voice. Speak it up.
You don't scare me, not even one bit. Not even one bit.
Say it with a smile on my face. Why am I trying to scare you?
Because you're an angry man. He's a
Oh,
very angry man.
I'm so
He
angry.
takes everything as an insult. He takes everything personal.
I am so
If you
angry.
would have asked Michael Bisping 10 years ago and asked him and said, what would make you happy? He would probably say be world champion. And now that he is world champion, he's not happy anymore. So I think he has a lot of hole that he can't fill in himself. That's a problem with him.
Hey, George, if you want to go out filling holes, that's up to you, pal. I'm happy.
So yeah, Dana, what's it mean having him back now?
What's it mean?
What's it mean to you?
That's great. You know, he's one of the best ever. He's one of the greatest 170-pounders ever to live in the UFC. And yeah, it's great to have him back.
What was your reaction when he said he wanted to come back?
What was my reaction?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Last question, got Cody. A lot of talk between you and TJ, but as we know, we got Maddox Maple back home. We got a baby boy on the way now. What else is on your mind about that? How's Maddox? How's life? On that side of things.
Maddox is doing great. He's over 3 years in remission. You know, I'm finally healthy. With that he'll be there in Madison Square Garden. Very fortunate and blessed to be able to have a baby son coming up just like TJ. So, you know, maybe years down the road it'll be Dillashaw versus Garbrandt and we'll be in the opposite corner as well. So, never know.
All right, thanks.
We good?
Come on, I'm just getting started. So much shit's done to this guy.
Perfect. Okay. Oh.
Real quick, George, you're working with Freddie Roach, and you've watched these guys. I mean, fighters like Joanna and Cody and TJ. I know you're working in SoCal boxing gyms a lot. Is boxing becoming the most important discipline in MMA?
What do you say about boxing?
Is it becoming the most important of all the disciplines in MMA?
There's no most important discipline. The way you prepare yourself is always to be an antagonist to your opponent. I know Michael Bisping has very good boxing. So best way to counter boxing, I'm working with Freddie Roach for a long time, but he was very busy with the schedule, working with Pacquiao, Cotto. Now I'm very happy that he free schedule and we're together for this training camp. It's going to be the first time. For me, it's like a fighter's fantasy. You know, to have him working with me and be in the corner is going to be incredible. A lot of stuff, I've changed a lot of stuff and I'm very confident in that fight.
So let me tell you this, obviously fighting is a very, very physical sport, but the best attribute that anybody knows, and Freddie Roach should know this, which is why I want to bring this up, because he said in an interview recently that George is the better athlete than me, which he probably is. You know, the guy does backflips and fucking does gymnastics all day long. Probably a better athlete. But this is what counts, and this is what counts more than any athletic ability and more than any skill in boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. Heart and the mind is the most powerful thing. To answer your question, I'll actually give you an answer. George didn't bother. Heart and the mind are the most important things, and I beat George on both of them.
Thank you, guys. No, you're not.
Good answer.
We good with the media? I'm going to square these guys off. And then we'll have the weigh-ins here in a little bit. I just want to say it's been a horrible week here in Las Vegas. Thank you all for coming out tonight. I appreciate it.